Elite hitman Kevin casually picked up a toy soldier and tossed it onto the table. But he never expected that this small action would bring him a deadly disaster. After walking a few steps away, he suddenly heard the toy soldiers fall to the floor. When Kevin turned back to check, the soldiers had completely disappeared. Before he could recover from the shock, strange noises came from the kitchen. Driven by curiosity, Kevin slowly moved toward the sound and started searching. But just 1 second later, something stabbed into his foot. When he pulled it out, Kevin froze. It was a tiny toy gun lodged in his foot. Realizing something was very wrong, he bent down to look under the sofa. But in that split second, his neck was burned by more than 10 tiny scorch marks. And before he could react, a burst of miniature fireballs shot out from under the sofa, followed by a small missile that hit Kevin straight in the head. The pain sent him collapsing to the floor. To survive, Kevin rolled down the steps and crawled into the bathroom. He checked the toy gun and looked at the burns on his neck. His face went completely pale. To find out what attacked him, Kevin carefully opened the door and used a mirror to peek outside. But the moment he saw what was there, he slammed the door shut. Kevin stormed into his room, grabbed a real handgun from his drawer, and walked out to fight back. But it was obvious. His small pistol couldn't hurt the enemy at all. So Kevin rushed to the liquor cabinet, grabbed a submachine gun, and charged out again. When he lifted the sofa, he was stunned. Underneath it was an entire group of living toy soldiers. Because they had suffered heavy losses, they were cleaning up the battlefield. Suddenly, one of the toy soldiers picked up a weapon. Kevin reacted instantly and stomped it flat. The remaining soldiers panicked and opened fire on him. Kevin also fired back. Just then, 3 toy helicopters flew out from under the cabinet and launched tiny missiles at him. When they couldn't hurt him, they chose to ram straight into him. As the helicopters charged at him again, Kevin shot one down, but another began an even stronger attack. Kevin had no choice but to escape back into the bathroom. Before he could catch his breath, the door was blown open by a missile, and a helicopter flew inside. Kevin grabbed a towel and wrapped it tightly around the helicopter, destroying it. Then he picked up his pistol and shot down the second helicopter. Realizing things were getting dangerous, the last one retreated. Kevin grabbed a still-moving toy soldier from the floor and threw it into the toilet. Then he tossed in an electric hairdryer. The water exploded with bubbles, and the soldier was finally destroyed. When everything outside became quiet, Kevin opened the towel-blocked hole. Seeing the foaming water, he quickly climbed out through the window. But even outside, another helicopter was waiting. Luckily, Kevin shot it down in time. He climbed back through the balcony window and saw the surviving soldiers still guarding the bathroom. To distract them, he used a toy duck to make noise. The soldiers immediately turned toward it. With the plan working, Kevin grabbed a fire extinguisher and sprayed it onto the toy artillery soldiers, confusing their aim. Then he lit his lighter and burned the toy soldiers on the floor. Flames swallowed the entire squad. After a long and exhausting battle, Kevin finally wiped out all the toy soldiers and threw their remains into the trash can. Thinking he could finally take a shower, he walked to the sink